The passion she had was amazing. It was wonderful to meet somebody who could match my energy, because a lot of times I'm told to bring it down. Hello, Anna.
So happy to see you today with flowers.
It's from your advice, it's wonderful.
You're going on a date, obviously.
Yes, I'm very excited to go out on a second date.
On a second date already.
Yes.
Who is this lady? She was on your initial list, or you met her on a social?
She was on my initial list, and she came to the social. We met and we hit it off, and it was just absolutely amazing.
Tell me about social. How did you like the social? And
the socials were a very good time. If I were to go back and give myself advice, I would say it's a lot more work than you think. And no matter what I'd say to myself,
that's probably a good advice for the guys.
It's pretty intense, but at the same time, it's just a great experience, great life experience.
So you came on the tour first. It was your first time.
Yes, my first time.
And how long you were on the website before?
About a year and a half, 2 years.
About a year and a half, 2 years. So you've been corresponding, observing. What was your game plan?
I emailed back and forth here and there. Then I actually love the fact that on the website it mentions only correspond so much before you go on a tour. I took that advice, and I'm glad I did.
So year and a half letter writing, and then 2 socials, 1 meeting with a girl, and it's second date already.
Yes.
So obviously it's better to come and meet than to write letters.
Oh, absolutely. It's not even close.
How you decided to come to Ukraine? Because we have the military time right now. We are having the war, and I know not a lot of guys will actually make the decision, and we actually don't recommend, as an U.S. embassy, don't come to Ukraine because it's not safe. How you made this decision?
I made the decision because I've been on the site for a year and a half, 2 years, and I knew what's been going on in Ukraine. I tried to look at other countries. I was like, okay, let's go here, let's go there. But there was just something about the Ukraine that drove me. And I woke up one day, logged on, and saw the letter that the tour is going on. And it felt like the universe was just speaking to me.
It wasn't university, it's our producers. Now we're gonna call them universe team. Tell me, how was the trip here? I know that your trip was horrible here. You got here like through the rocks and...
The trip was tough. My first plane got canceled. Then I had to do a train and a plane, or a train and then a bus. The bus ride was very difficult. Even before I got here, I was happy I made the trip because I met some of the kindest people who didn't speak English. My credit card didn't work. I wanted a bottle of water, and they bought a complete stranger from a different country water. It amazed me.
How is the Kiev? How do you like the Kiev, the girls on the streets? How the country looks like for you right now? Do you feel that there is a war actually going on?
I do not feel that there's war going on. You can kind of sense it in some of the women, but they still feel so positive, and they're looking forward to it. And just the pride they take in their country is it's something that, again, it blows me away.
And yes, again, we don't recommend you to come to Ukraine. If you can meet the ladies outside of Ukraine, that's our recommendation for right now. But yeah, we made it. We did a social. The first social was, 150 girls showed up.
Yes.
How did you feel first day?
I felt exhausted. It felt like after a great football game, it was tired yet excited at the same time. It's a new experience, and that's what I love in my life, is experiencing new things, and that was definitely a new situation.
The second day was a little more quiet. We had less girls, but you had more time to talk to each girl that you like. So which one was better for you?
It's hard to say a better. They were different ways of good. The first one, I was able to meet more, so I was able to set it up for the rest of the week. The second one was a little bit more intimate, and I don't want to say the quality was better, but the connections I made were closer than the first day.
Yeah, because you had a little more time to talk to each girl, right? And probably because you didn't know what to expect on the first social, but you went through the first social and you already knew what's going to happen, so you were more relaxed.
Absolutely. With less women, it seemed like much easier because I was expecting another day like the day before.
And you had your interpreter during the whole time on the first day and on the second one. There was the same interpreter?
It was the same interpreter, which was incredibly helpful. She knew some, so she could answer some questions and save some time since there were so many women going back and forth. It just was great, and she's a wonderful person.
And let's go back to that lady that you're going on a date right now.
Yes.
So if you don't mind, what is the age range?
I'm 46 years old. She is 31.
Okay, 15 years, as we always recommend, guys, not more than 20, and 15 probably right there, perfect one.
That was pretty close to my limit that I wanted to go to.
Mm-hmm. What she does for life? Does she know where you live? Did you talk about that? Your lifestyle style? Is it like working for her?
She's interior designer. She knows that I'm in real estate. Just the passion she had was amazing. It was wonderful to meet somebody who could match my energy, because a lot of times I'm told to bring it down. Mm-hmm. But this lady I left with I still have the smile on my face.
Yeah, and I can imagine smile on your face after the second date and everything gonna go well. It's gonna be even more smiley.
That's what I'm hoping.
And what is everything will work. You guys gonna hit, everything will go perfect. What is your next steps? Like, what are you planning next?
If I were to be able to plan it exactly the way I would want to, is we have this second date that goes unbelievably. I go back home. If we don't have time to do a third date, which I hope we do, we correspond back and forth for 3, maybe 4 months. Then I come back, meet her again, make sure that the connection is still there, and then move on to the next step of finding my wife and living out my dream of being a father.
Tell me another thing. For the guys who are still sitting and writing for someone year and a half, someone 10 years, writing letters, any suggestions for them? And we have tours to different countries. It's like you like girls from Ukraine, we have guys who like girls from Colombia, Mexico, and we didn't stop those tours, but they still keep corresponding.
Ukraine, with it is, and it was funny, one of the things I've always liked to live by is I've heard when you're towards the end of your life, it's you regret the things that you didn't do, not the things that you did do. And when I spoke with John, he actually told me it's a Walt Whitman quote, and he opens all of the seminars with that. So again, that's kind of like the universe saying, Brian, you need to do this.
So for all the guys, they should do it.
Oh, absolutely. It's the time of your life. It's just my life. I don't want to get too ahead in advance, but this is a life-changing experience in an incredibly positive way. Not just meeting women and getting more confidence, but learning more about cultures and just the differences of it.
Thank you very much. I really wish you luck on your second date. The girls are in-house, right? You have assistant here.
Yes.
Are they helpful?
Oh, I couldn't do this without you guys. My matchmaker, my lamb, has been absolutely amazing. She jokes with me, it gives me a hard time, which I enjoy. You have been absolutely unbelievable.
Thank you, John. I need a raise.
If you think you are doing the right thing, you might be, but you need to listen to the people who do this for a living, and that's what it is. I listen to you guys, and you have never steered me the wrong way.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope it's going to be the same way all the time. And for right now, I just want to wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
I know that you came here for a reason. You jumped on the plane, came here. It didn't scare you away, nothing. Even that bus ride, air alerts, everything. Thank you for that. And I'm just wishing you really, really to be happy and find the one that gonna keep your house warm always. And you guys gonna have a great family.
And I would like to thank you guys, and hopefully I meet a wife, and I would love to be able to invite you guys to the wedding.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
KievPersonals.com.